All right, we're live.
Good stuff. How's it going then?
Cool.
Good.
Cool, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, this tank stuff, man. I don't know. It's like
Yeah, ignited it, bro.
yeah, and that title ignites, bro. Come on.
As you call power words.
Grasping at
It,
straw.
it, it was only like a shove. That was about it. It was a random one. It was only a
Yeah,
shove.
it was like nothing. And did you hear Sam
Yeah.
Watson?
Now,
Everything
what?
will be okay. The fight is still on. Calm down. Calm down.
It's
He was
still on.
everybody in the crowd.
Calm down. Sam Watson.
Mhm.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was on. He was just being frustrated, and I think maybe nervous as well at the same time.
It could be. I think he just, demolishes this dude.
No,
Go ahead.
I think nervous because it's like it's on a big stage. This fight.
Yeah.
I think that's what.
I think Tank, he should stick to his morals. If he's calling out the likes of Josh Taylor, he's obviously struggling to make this weight. Go up to 140.
Yeah.
People are saying if he was up to 140, it would be too small.
Well,
Yeah.
if he's calling out Josh Taylor, then he should really think about that, then shouldn't he? Really,
Right.
them people like in that division, because he's obviously struggling to make weight in this division, and he's being sloppy with it as well. So maybe he should go up to 140. Some big fights up there, but it's whether he can live in that division. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, but it makes sense if he can't make weight. Yeah, at 135, this is like what the second time. I know at 130 he came overweight, and this is like the second time in this division. Yeah, that's something to think about.
Once, it's forgivable, but surely as a professional athlete or professional boxer, you're weighing yourself days before the fight to know where you're at.
Right.
It just looks like he's rocking up on there, and oh shit, oh okay, and you know what I mean. It's not professional,
Yeah.
Right.
and not for it happen once, twice. You know what I mean? It's what can I say? The guy's talented, but he needs to get. The guy's a millionaire. Why isn't he getting like a nutritionist or someone like that? He must surely his own chef, a nutritionist. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's just not good enough, is it? He's a
Yeah.
professional boxer, and he's got the money to do these things. But you tell me what's going on with this guy, man, because I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't even get it myself. Will Magic Man's in the building. Salute, Will Magic Man.
Salute, Will Magic Man. How's it going?
I don't know.
I think.
Go
I
ahead.
think. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, I don't know. It's Tank's mindset, man. It's just. It's very. It's kind of like a delinquent kind of. I don't know. That guy, he's his own enemy. He's his own enemy.
Yeah.
But yeah, what round did you say you'd knock out Gamboa?
In 2.
Because he's not really a defensive whiz anyway. So
Yeah, 2.
round 2.
Yeah.
Round 2. What about you, Canvas? What round do you think you'd knock Gamboa out?
I reckon about 7.
Round 7.
Yeah, 7 to 9. But it's it's just crazy. Like I said before, the guy's a professional athlete, and he can't keep on doing this.
Right.
When there's, especially if he does move up in weight as well. you know, where there will be big fights up there, you know, millions of dollars on the line, and he's doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Imagine if you're going if you just have a pay per view and he does that,
exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's my point.
he'd be rubbing people in the wrong way. He'd probably get relegated or something like down the ranks. He's just not. He's not trustworthy over other people's money and stuff like that.
No.
He fuck up other people's stock.
Yeah.
But I would say I think he just needs to be active for a lot. He's them type of guys. Or else he'll balloon up.
Hmm.
Though he fought. This will be his first fight this year, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. But I guess because there's a lot of huge gaps that he can afford to put on weight.
I don't think it's really good to put on any sort of weight,
Right.
like that.
Sorry.
I think maximum 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Absolutely.
Look, it was up to 40 pounds or something, 30 pounds.
Yeah, these guys balloon.
Yeah. Like I heard that Harrison actually walks around at 180.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Well, every
So
time I've seen,
then it made me think Hurd's not really the only guy that is a weight bully there.
And most of it's just, to be honest, most of it is water. Like I came back home and I put on 8 pounds within a day. And it's just I haven't been bothered to lose the water weight. I didn't want to lose it, so I'm just basically sitting around 8 pounds higher than I usually am.
Right.
But it doesn't really matter to me. I'm thin anyway.
every time I see Tank now in between fights, whether he's hanging with AB and people like that,
Yeah.
he's always stuffing his face.
Oh yeah.
He's always eating, and he's always drinking as well. And you can't, take Ricky Hatton as a prime example. You can't balloon up that much and then expect to lose it in camp. You've always got, like you said, maybe 10 pounds maximum. You still got to look after yourself.
Yeah. Child's in the building. What's up?
We know as well that can affect people's like the brain as well. If the way how these guys lose weight on an unhealthy manner, they don't do it naturally. They just do it like these guys do it like within 2 weeks, 1 week. That can fuck up the brain.
Oh yeah, very easily.
Yeah.
Very easily. I think. Yes, Stormy was talking about that yesterday. About
yeah, I remember saying something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. What else we want to talk about?
You wrote your notes down, Tyrone?
No, I'm just reading this, going over this book here. What will Magic Man? Yeah, camp is to train, to fight, and not to lose weight. Got to be dedicated for your entire career. Facts.
Right. These guys go camp to freaking lose weight.
Yeah, they go to camp to lose weight.
Yeah. Forget about all that, like getting the techniques done. Now they want to lose weight in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Limited time.
Unless you're Ruiz Jr. and go to camp to gain weight.
Oh yeah.
You go to camp to gain weight. I don't know him either.
Eating Mexican fish and chips.
Yeah. Ruiz just spent the last 2 weeks
He's
in camp in Taco Bell by the looks of it, man.
Not doing what he's supposed to be doing. I saw an interview with him with Robles. It was really interesting.
Robles?
Yeah.
Who's that?
His trainer, Ruiz's trainer.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
He
I
said,
remember him had a little spout thing going on.
He said, every other day he kept getting calls. Coach, I can't come in today. I can't come in today. Robles says he has other fighters. Like, he can't be bothered trying to chase one person. Like, he has other guys in the gym, whether they be in the amateurs or the professionals, that he has to look after too. So he can't, be running around LA looking for Andy Ruiz or other parts of the country. I mean, he looks after him when he's in the gym. If he's not in the gym, he really can't. He said he couldn't do anything about that. So
Yeah, he's Oscar Valdez's trainer, right?
used to be,
Oh, okay, right.
because Valdez was with Canelo's trainer now.
Right. Oh yeah. No, now I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he had like a little issue with Eddie Hearn because of Scott Quigg came overweight as well. So he came in as a welterweight. So he weighed in like at 140 something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't he used to be with what's his Triple G's trainer? Didn't he? Ruiz was with him.
Abel Sanchez,
yeah.
And
was he? I had no idea.
The same thing. He said, he moved from here because he didn't like it being secluded. He likes being in the city and having stuff to do.
Yeah. He must have been up in Big Bear then, is that right? Because that's where he's stationed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big Bear's probably the best look. I think for most boxers, that's probably the best place to be.
Well, Lennox up there as well, wasn't he? He used to go Big Bear. Was it Tyson as well? I know. I'm sure.
I was in New York. What was it? Catskill?
Yeah.
Not Catskill. Somewhere out in upstate New York, the boonies. I've actually been upstate New York. That place is hell.
Yeah, I hear everyone hates upstate New York. I've heard some people say Rochester's right.
There's nothing there. It's just hills. Same way as the Midwest here. The Midwest of the U.S. is horrible. You can ask, people who live in Chicago. Literally, where was I at? I was somewhere out in Illinois for like 7 weeks doing an internship. And man, all I saw was windmills and cornfields. And like I was 3 hours out from Chicago. And that place was like a hell.
If you've got a car, you'll be all right.
Nope, didn't have a car.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of stuck.
Couldn't you borrow those Amish, them horses and cars?
Nah, they're not. They're
Pennsylvania, aren't they?
No, this was in up near Wisconsin. So we're talking probably about 700 miles west.
Oh, so it's near Minnesota.
Yeah, probably near there, closer to there. Yeah, I think I was like a couple hours from St. Paul.
That gets cold up there, man. Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, I've heard that as well. I've heard it snows in spring.
Yeah.
And aren't they having the golf up there or some of the Ryder Cups in Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yeah, they ate like a ton of cheese. Like they had something called cheese curds.
Yeah.
Which I hadn't had before, but it was pretty good actually. But everything they got put on cheese. Fish, put cheese on it. Pancakes, cheese on it.
I think it was cheesy.
I was too busy trying to get out of there.
That's them places up north in America. I mean, my geography is not too great, but places like Minnesota, you have a lot of like Scandinavians, don't you? What settled there years ago because it was cold enough for them,
Yeah.
Yeah. That Minnesota Vikings and shit.
Yeah.
It's weird, the demographic, like the regional, like sticking points of each part of the country here is pretty wide. Of course, it's going to come with, the size of it, right? But like, it's crazy how I can go from where I am now and go to like, upstate or, Connecticut or somewhere up there in Maine, and it'll be completely different. The Southwest of the United States or, the Southeast. It's like different countries down there.
I mean, technically it was, wasn't it?
Well, Texas was. What else? Louisiana, Mississippi, like that whole sort of like I wouldn't say Midwest. I'd say East Midwest block, like Kentucky, Tennessee, and just keep going up, even parts of Ohio and into Minnesota and those things. What was that? The Louisiana Purchase? We bought that from France.
Yeah, it's basically the way that the country was divided up, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
old days, like the English, the French, and the Spanish.
Right.
The Spanish had the South, didn't they? You know, like
Mhm.
California, and the French had like the
West.
New Orleans and
Yeah.
Louisiana, and
and then you guys still had Canada and some little.
I mean, the French also had Canada too.
Who? Yeah, the French.
The French also had Canada too, as well as we did, and it's still a part of the Commonwealth as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
we'd still be running the fucking place if it weren't for the French.
All right. What do we want to talk about the Jack Pascal fight? What's up, Lawrence Williams?
Oh, he's Canadian, isn't
Yeah, Ruiz trainer. I can't train for the first month. Oh, well, Magic Man said Ruiz to his trainer, I can't train for the first month. I've got partying commitments to deal with first.
he? That sounds like something Chavez would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying Chavez should give up boxing because it's embarrassing the sport, become a full-time socialite, or get a reality TV show there in Mexico or something like that, called Snorters or something.
Snorters. What's up, Lawrence Williams? Law said he'll be on in 10 minutes. So, yeah, we can talk about the Pascal Jack fight. So I don't. Now the fight. I said before.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few seconds.
All right. As far as matchmaking, it's literally the best matchmaking, possible. These guys are close in age. Fought the same guy. Unless there was an issue with a rematch with Pascal and Brown, which I guess there was.
I don't know, man. I mean, do you think that was just a flash in the pan? What happened with Brown and, with Pascal beating him?
I think he doesn't have the best chin in the world. I don't think he gets hurt, but he doesn't get he's like the guy who puts the glass on the side of the table. It's just going to keep falling down, even though it might be made out of plastic, so it won't break. It's kind of that thing. Like the guy will always be fumbling and falling all over the place, but when he's, boxing and putting his punches together, he's pretty good. And that's what he was doing. I mean, I watched the fight live. I mean, Pascal didn't win a round except for the ones he dropped him in.
It's not a fight that grabs my attention, I must admit.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat as well, Canvas.
I have Badou Jack winning the fight.
Same.
But it's not a fight that grabs my attention. It's yeah.
If Brown got the job done, this fight wouldn't even be happening.
Yeah.
I don't even think Badou Jack would be in boxing either.
No, he's another guy that I don't know. He just goes off the radar and then turns back up every now and again,
And then when he does fight or something, there was a cut, or I beat that guy and I beat Lucien Boute's ass. You drew with Boute. You drew with DeGale. You split George Groves.
I'd like to see him. I mean, I don't know if it's a possibility, but I'd like to see him back down at 168.
Yeah, I don't think he's big enough against these guys.
No.
I always saw him just say Brooklyn said it the best. He's one of these guys who just doesn't have that next gear. And I think another guy like that is Jacobs. Right. A guy, he's a nearly guy. Well, I gave them a tough fight. Well, it was close. No, these are what these guys do, and okay, I give Badou Jack credit for fighting, but he's not ever gonna beat these guys decisively. Never.
No.
Never.
It's too basic average.
An elite guy he will never beat decisively. His best win is George Groves. And that was another life and death.
Yeah, the George Groves one.
You can't keep, going to the fight, going life and death with these guys, then coming, trying to, I'm going to give them the first 4 or 5 rounds, and then I'm going to, take it out of the body shots and then get a decision. You can't do that. You've got to put on the pressure from round 1. Round 1 to 6 in the Stevenson fight, I was watching it. He didn't win. Stevenson just got
Stevenson won that? Yeah, Stevenson. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did.
He drew. Yeah. There was another draw.
It swung drastically, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
He was on top, and he allowed Stevenson to come back into it.
Mm-hmm. I thought Stevenson edged it 7-5, but again, another draw, another, close fight that he can come back to Mayweather and said, well, I beat him. They just didn't give me the decision. I think it takes another fight where it gets knocked out. I don't think Pascal does it, but I did like what Brown did. But the only bad thing Brown did in that fight was he gave him an excuse for the cut. He gave him an excuse for the cut. And then Lou Del Vail's over there in the corner. Come on. We've got this. Please. They might stop it. Please. He was never going to beat Brown. Unless he had power to knock out Brown, he wasn't going to beat Brown. Brown was bigger, faster, and stronger than he was. You're not going to hit him to the body. It's not going to work. The guy's an athlete. It's not going to work.
Right.
So let me just get through these comments right quick. Derek Bailey in the house, man, always supporting. Salute Derek Bailey.
Oh, salute Derek Bailey.
Yep. Derek Bailey agrees. He says that, no second gear for Jack or third. That's always been my problem. The guy can't go to the next level and separate himself. He's just not that guy. What do you think, Canvas?
Yeah, he's definitely not an explosive fighter.
No.
He's a wearer downer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
And yeah, I mean,
wearer downer. Yeah, I like that term.
I always felt, even though he beat Groves, I always felt Groves was in that fight.
Yeah, he was.
Even though he basically beat Groves to a pulp. But he's I totally agree. That's why I'm not excited about the fight, because you know what you're going to get with him.
Right. Laws, what about you?
Yeah, it's the same thing with me.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, cool. Sorry, I missed that. What did you just say?
Yeah, Alex, you were about to say something?
No, it's the same thing as well. I'm not really looking forward to this fight. I mean, it's Badou Jack, he's very basic, pretty average. He'll be good if him fighting like a guy that can't defend himself. But then he's fighting a guy that's capable of defending himself. It gets boring, and it's going to be a draw or not.
Especially if
usually it becomes a draw.
Go anywhere.
Say what?
What'd you say, Laws?
Say again.
I said,
I think it's a good fight. I do. I like Badou Jack. I've always been a big fan of him, but I don't think he's ever been the same since he stepped up to 175.
Yeah.
But who against Stevenson or Marcus Brown?
Just in general, I just don't think he's ever been the same fighter since he stepped up to light heavyweight. I think he should have stayed at super middleweight, and he probably could have gone on to reign for a couple of more years. Because when he fought De Gale, I think that was round about that time. That was the best Badou Jack.
Right.
Because James De Gale was on his game then as well, and he beat the dog shit out of James De Gale. He got robbed off that. He wasn't that good against Lucian Bute.
Not at all.
James
starting-
James DeGale after the Badu Jack fight with his tooth missing. Let's have the rematch.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have the rematch.
Yeah.
He looks like a crackhead.
I think it's a good fight, me, but I think I just want to say something along the lines of are they gonna go and fight like Volstik or Bataviev or
No, they can't.
Bivol?
You know, Govzik, Jack.
You know that
Nah.
they're the top. They're the top.
Top
They're
guy.
they're the top guys, aren't they? Really. That's why I say I think Badu Jack should have never have moved up to 175.
No, I've just said I'd love to see him back down at 168 and mix it up a bit. with
Yeah,
these
me
guys.
too, Canvas.
But you know, if it's a struggle for him, like he says it is, then it's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine
Yeah.
if him and Jacob fought each other.
Say again.
Imagine if him and Jacobs fought each other at 168.
I would actually pick Jacobs to beat him.
Yeah?
Who,
Yeah.
Danny Jacobs.
Yep.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs.
Yep.
That's a good fight, that is, yeah.
So I think Badu Jack's age is showing. The guy's 36 years old. When did he turn pro?
2012 wasn't it?
Quite late on, wasn't he?
Yeah. What was that about?
Well, the crazy thing is Stevenson, he started boxing at 29 and he finished at 40.
Yeah, Badu
Yeah,
Jack
honest.
pro in at 25.
Wow. That's late coming to the game, isn't it?
Wait.
Start to upload my video again. Fucking YouTube. took it down.
Unless he was an amateur. Sorry, go on, lads.
No, my bad, mate. I was just saying I've start to upload my video again because YouTube took it down.
Good.
Yeah, it's fucking every time. It's Showtime, anything what's got Showtime on it, or because it's Showtime owned by CBS.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Every time you put anything, a picture or video clip of Showtime, they take it down straight away. But it makes me laugh because in America, you can put Showtime stuff on. As far as I'm aware. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's a good fight tomorrow, me.
Yeah.
What do you think about Uzi? Tank Davis. Tank Davis not making weight.
You know, just same old, same old.
Will
No
the fight
discipline.
still go ahead, or what? Do you think?
Yeah, it's going
Well,
ahead still.
Made it. He just made it. So recently, I think a couple minutes ago. So fight's on, but pound and a quarter. It's nothing we've never seen from him, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's only look towards tomorrow. What time is that coming on? Is it 9?
Hey, salute Derek Bailey.
Yeah, salute.
I'll be back in a minute. Just 1 second.
All
Go to the
right.
toilet.
What do you think, Canvas, about these weekends fight? Did anybody see any of the undercard? Who's on it? Who's Kataki and that Mayweather guy?
Yeah, it was Katagi and
The Mayweather dude.
that guy with the bad hairline. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
What was that? What's that all about?
I have no clue, man. My guess is as good as yours.
No, the only boxing and I've caught. I normally catch it a couple of days afterwards from the cards last weekend. Obviously, Jacobs and Chavez. You know, crock of shit that was. I mean, like
that was bad.
I say to these guys that are Chavez Jr. fans, more fool you. You know,
Yeah.
these guys that were picking up cups and beer and throwing them at him as it was going out the ring. Did you really expect anything else from this guy?
I think they did, some of them.
you know, because I can remember Chavez Jr. and what is Chavez Jr. known for? Dropping Sergio Martinez and still losing the
Got
fight,
it. Yeah.
and that's his best fight.
Andy Lee.
Fighting
Andy Lee.
Canelo
He beat Andy Lee. I guess.
You know,
in Mexico.
got
Yeah, in
starched,
Mexico.
moved up, got starched by Fafana.
Yeah, Funfar, yeah.
You know, is it any wonder that? You
Was
know,
it a TKO canvas? Can't remember.
He retired.
yeah.
It was a knee injury.
Oh,
Beat up.
I remember back in the day, and it obviously you hear things about fighters from other camps because like, trainers they talk, they hear shit, don't they? Is it any wonder that Carl Frost wanted to fight this guy at super middleweight
Yep.
for Frost's farewell gig? He wanted to go to Vegas, didn't he? And he was precise. He wanted to fight Chavez Jr. Now you know why he wanted to fight Chavez Jr.
Right.
So he could go out in a blaze of glory and beat this guy up. He's notorious for not training, notorious for missing weight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it any wonder why? I said to Loz when this fight was made, and I think my words were, "Cheers, Eddie." What a bullshit that is. And it was. He was good for 2 or 3 rounds, and after that, he just blew. And I've looked back at the fight, and I can't really see what he said Jacobs was doing to him. Elbows and head, but I couldn't see it. Just excuse after excuse, man.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Man.
Excuse after excuse. Fuck up off that. Fuck up. It can't get right, man. Just these people. These people need to go away. These guys that can't get right. There's nothing to. You can't expect anything from them anyway because they're just going to mess up again.
Well, you know, it looks like that's him done now because he's burned his bridges with his fans. I mean, you know, the Chavez name meant something once upon a time, but his son's just burned it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see Chavez Jr., Chavez Senior.
I'm just going to jump off. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I've got to sort this video out on my YouTube.
All
right, 2 minutes.
You know, you could see his old man with his head in his hands saying, like, really?
Wait. Canvas, you haven't seen this. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. There you
Ay,
go.
ay, ay.
It says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Julio didn't come out the day after and say, "Oh, by the way, he was adopted. He's not my son."
Oh my God.
You know, these guys get paid a shitload of money
For nothing.
and, you know, to retire like that, I mean, it's up there for bitch quits, isn't it? It's up there with Amir Khan's hurt leg. Victor Ortiz.
No, he got me in my balls.
Victor Ortiz, oh, my jaw hurts.
Yeah.
It's up there, isn't it? You know.
He could have beat Maidana, man. Ortiz. But when the going got tough.
I could see Tank doing quitting. The way how he's like, I could see him quitting.
Anyway, man, let's get on to this this Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury business.
I saw that unboxing scene. I want to see what the undercard is like. You know.
Have we already got undercard confirmed?
Not yet.
Right.
Not yet, but
please not be vanilla midgets. Please not be vanilla midgets.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Boxing Today made a video. He said, no, please. He said no booger weight.
Booger weight.
No booger weight.
Please.
Please.
No I'm begging because BBC love them vanilla midgets. I don't know why. They just love them.
Yeah,
and
no clue, man.
I'm like, come on, you don't have damn it, at least middleweights. Like heavyweight, super middleweights. Not the champions. I mean, just like the average fighter. Or the contender, that's it.
It was shoot, man.
I mean, if that's the date, February 22nd,
Yeah, fair play.
I mean, fair play to Deontay Wilder if he wants to get back in the ring. That's soon
Yeah,
again. He's only just fought.
Yeah,
You know, it's a quick turnaround for him.
it is.
But I will believe the fight. I won't believe the fight is happening
Till you see it.
until I see Tyson Fury climb through them ropes. The fight's off as far as I'm concerned until he climbs through them ropes.
Fights off.
Been burnt too many times, Ty.
Yeah, there has been.
Wait, say again what happened. What was you saying, Canvas?
I don't believe the fight is on until Tyson Fury climbs through them ropes on February 20th.
Oh, okay.
Because Tyson Fury, man, you know, he's done it a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like with David Hay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You forget about that one.
The Klitschko as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the second one.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like, his cousin's not averse to ducking fights either, is he?
Mm.
With the Parker thing.
Oh, yeah.
Huey.
Mr. Huey. He's only young. Mr. He's only young.
Canvas, did you see that Tommy Fury farce?
No, I did see it.
It was bad.
I did see it because I was watching Liam Williams and is it Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a decent fight. I enjoyed that. No, man, he's just been fed in like they're just grabbing people off the street and they throw him in the ring with him. Look at me. So, and then I caught Dubois.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I was like,
what can you say? It's, you know, hopefully they step him up soon, and we'll really see what he's got. But it's looking quite decent for Dubois so far. So far, should I say?
He beat on Fujimoto-san.
Mm. Just seeing the guy, and this guy looks so flat-footed. I thought, oh Christ! And this guy's actually ranked quite well across the
governing bodies.
Yeah, I thought, Jesus, man. But we'll see. I like what I see from Dubois. He's got a good punch. He's got good power, decent balance.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what's happening in the new year with him.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's the future, to be honest.
We'll see. I just hope this the fight with what's his name, Joe. Yeah. Oh God.
Joe?
My memory's getting crap. Yeah, you know.
You get there.
Oh God. He used to be
Joe Smith Jr.
No. I must have got the name wrong completely.
Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce, thank you very much, Tyrone.
Slow Joe.
Yes, Derek Draley, Slow Joe. Yeah.
Slow Joyce.
Slow Joyce, yeah.
Slow Joyce. Or Ballerina Joyce.
Wait, Derek Draley said Eddie Hearn. Yeah, of course. Eddie Hearn is always willing to work with people again.
Yeah. Chavez, yeah.
It was a bad fight.
You know, for 3 rounds, I'd get in the ring with Danny Jacobs, man, and just run. Give me my money. Because that's what it's just disgrace.
Yeah.
If people trust Chavez again, more fool you.
Yeah. I agree. Once they are in the ring together, then we know it's a fight. Yep, it's talking about the Fury Wilder fight. I agree with you guys, man. I don't know if Fury, because of the cut, come up with some excuse for the eye, just whatever.
So, what about this business then? That AJ has reached out to Tyson Fury if you need a sparring partner. Is that a stunt just to wind Deontay Wilder up, or do you think that's legit?
I think
Go on.
I think from AJ, it was another mental mishap, another fumble. I said this before.
Listen, I'm playing chess, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those
You're
guys
playing checkers, yeah.
who thinks he's smarter than than he really is. So even when he said stuff, he said in an interview, he doesn't even know why he said it.
There you go. The logical explanation would be is, why would you fight or spar a guy? I mean, and it's well known, prospects fight champions just to have a look at them to see what they're like. But I can't see how any benefit can come for this, for especially Joshua, if it's a guy that he's looking at fighting very soon.
Right.
So I don't see any benefit to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all like show and tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't see any benefit to it at all, really.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know. I think it's just another fumble. Just try to get himself in the headlights again.
And after they said, no, the reason why I wanted to spar Wilder Fury was to find out what they got, yeah? That's it was something along them lines. I'm like, you really think they're going to show you their fucking ace to you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You must be very arrogant or an retard.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Oh, he's just playing stupid, but these traps he's trying to do, there's not working.
Yeah, but Joshua doesn't learn his lesson, does he?
No.
Especially when Tyson Fury is, if it was an olive branch reaching out, fellow Brit and all this, you damn well know within 10 seconds, Tyson Fury is going back on Twitter or something and slagging AJ off again.
Yeah.
So it's just, you're dealing with a guy who's like mentally unstable. He's 1 minute giving you love and next minute kicking you in the nuts. So he just doesn't learn his lesson, Joshua.
No, he doesn't.
If he's
kind of like a child, isn't he?
Oh, Tyson Fury?
Nah, Joshua.
Oh, they both are.
Okay, yeah, both are, yeah.
One's just a little bit more mentally deranged than the other.
Yeah. There was a bit of a dum-dum.
So, yeah, like I said, I'll believe it when I see it when this fight takes place, because I believe Deontay Wilder's in shape. Obviously, he looks in shape since the Ortiz fight. But for me, it's just a little bit soon of a turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
February. Fair play to him for taking it. But as for Fury, I won't believe it till he climbs through the ropes, because I've been burnt too many times with big fights where he's been involved. But hey, as far as we know, it's on, and let's just wait and see.
Yeah.
That fight happened. I just don't know.
What fights we got to look forward to in the new year? Then is it Hurd and J-Rock? Is it?
No, Hurd's not having a rematch.
Is he not?
No, he's fighting some. Who is he fighting again? He got beaten up by a few guys, hasn't he?
Santana dude. The Santana guy.
But get this canvas. He's gonna fight the Santana guy, but then he called out Julian Jackson for a rematch.
It's a joke.
And he's not moving. And he's not moving up to 160 anymore.
It's a joke.
Dear me.
Julian Jackson made this guy have different. Question his life altogether. Either whether we should continue fighting in boxing or move up at 160. Made him cut his hair.
Yep.
He got that macaroni, mac and cheese haircut.
New trainer.
New trainer, got rid of Ernesto.
Yeah.
Ernesto.
Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. I'll go downstairs to get something.
Uh,
What other stuff you guys want to talk about? Anything else in boxing?
so your boy's fighting next month. What's that? The Ali Alvarez guys. Any fighting?
Oh, Alvarez.
Yeah. Bombashes, right?
Yeah, it's a bum bash.
Yeah. Then Jesse, what? They should just make Jesse Hart versus Alvarez.
Jesse Hart first. Exactly.
Why put Bombash? We could just put him straight into it and fight.
They
Both
were
of them are virtual unknowns anyway.
They were gonna fight on the Fury Schwartz card. They were gonna fight.
Yeah.
But then Alvarez got injured, and now he wants a tune-up fight. So they're both taking tune-up fights.
It's not like
in June or in May.
Right.
This is a joke, man.
And Jesse Hart isn't even really that. I don't think he really needs to prepare for Jesse Hart. That guy is shit. He got his ass kicked by one-handed Mexican cowboy. What's his name again?
Ramirez.
Gilberto. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Just talk about that.
Yeah, I'll talk about that then. Yeah. Yeah, so this Jesse Hart guy, he got his ass whooped the second time in a rematch with a Gilberto von Arm. And I'm thinking, shit, why is Alvarez gonna go prepare for this guy as if he's like some A-class guy? He's pretty shit. He's flat-footed and he's pretty much got no defense. So he's pretty much open.
You see about Cal Brook making the comeback. Well, comeback,
Oh,
but
Cal Brook.
he's fighting again.
When is he fighting next month or is he fighting?
It's in the new year. I know that much, but it's supposed to be a title title eliminator. I think it's 147. He's fighting at
147.
Yeah, but
Cal Brook's gonna hit you with me as well. I don't. 1 minute 147. He can't make 147, and then he can make it, and then he says that 154 that's his best weight because he's a big guy, as he says, or something like that.
He'd get destroyed at 154, man.
154.
He knows that. He's in between a rock and a hard place. I mean,
right.
154, man.
I think the only way he'd survive is staying. Because if you see at the WBO side, them guys aren't really impressive in the WBO ranking. The only guy that would be is the Castano guy. That's about it. And he'd beat Cal Brook. At this point, he'd beat Cal Brook. Brian Castano.
Yeah. I've never known a guy, and even when he was in his prime, be so inactive as what Cal Brook has. Yeah, he says he wants all these fights, but what's he doing? I've heard rumours of drink and depression and stuff like that, so I don't know what's going on with the guy.
Oh, is he going for that again? Like, allegedly. He's going after that again?
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh,
that's the rumours and stuff, but I seen a video the other day of him in the gym in Sheffield, so...
I mean, at the end of the day, it's his fault. I mean, he shouldn't have fought Triple G.
Yeah, it is his fault.
Is it? No one. Okay, you got money for it. You got a lot of money.
He got a lot of money for it, but I mean,
well, it didn't do anything good for him in the long run because he could have been making more money.
At the end of the day,
Vargas.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, his promoter, if he cared anything about him, should not have put him in that fight. I mean, for God's sake, against like one of the most feared middleweights at the time.
Yeah.
Brook, I mean, all right, Brook walks around at middleweight in between fights, but you know, you can't do that. And if Eddie Hearn had a duty of care for Brook, he wouldn't have done that to him. It was just like, oh, Christ, Eubanks Jr.'s pulled out. He's fucked me around. Now, what about you, Cal? Can you step up to the plate? And it's just like, it was crazy. We all got excited at the time about it, you know.
Yeah.
But we knew he was never going to win the fight.
Right.
And he got battered mentally and physically in the fight, didn't he?
Right.
I'll give his due. Yeah, sorry. I'll give him his due. He stayed around. He could have moved up in weight, but he stayed around and he fought Errol Spence Jr.
Right.
You know,
Who broke his other eye socket?
yeah. Kell Brook's always been injury prone.
Right.
There's been a lot of fights down the years where, you know, this Devin Alexander business, his first title fight he should have had where he got injured and he pulled out.
Right. Was there a press conference for that, wasn't there?
There was only a press conference in the UK, and that David Alexander wasn't present because he was supposed to go to Detroit for the other one, and he got injured weirdly before he flew out to Detroit. There was the Diego Chavez fight. He popped a rib in sparring.
Right.
There was loads of fights he was supposed to have, and weirdly they all fell through. Whether it was money, yeah. There were loads of fights.
Right.
So, yeah. He's a victim.
Oh yeah. Plus outside stuff, he got stabbed on the, I believe, in the thigh or leg or something like that.
He nearly had his leg hacked off, didn't he, in Tenerife on vacation?
Yeah.
That was another weird one as well.
Do you think that was true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he was giving it the big one to people that he shouldn't.
Yeah, I heard he was trying to kiss some guy or something like that. I don't. Something like
I think that's Amir Khan's version.
that.
But yeah,
yeah.
there's always been a lot of controversy surrounding Kell Brook and why fights weren't made. You know, there was a lot of fights talked about that never got made, and I was always very suspicious about, you know, because the money was there, why these fights weren't made. So Tim Bradley was another one.
For real. Tim Bradley was going to fight, or there was talks of them two fighting.
Yeah,
that would have been a good fight.
Who's the other guy? The other Mexican? Oh God,
Jesse Vargas.
Jesse Vargas was another one. Brandon Rios. That was supposed to happen, but apparently Brandon Rios said that they said they wanted too much money, and Brandon Rios goes, "No, that was the case. We agreed on a price, but it come from the other side, Eddie Hearn's side, saying no, they wanted too much money to come over." And Brandon Rios says, "No, we agreed a price," but they come out with this spin saying that they didn't want it.
Shit, so, Eddie Hearn's shit, man.
Kell Brook's been involved with a lot of people, name-wise, and the fights have never come off. And it's always wondered me why the fights have never come off, because he's wasted a lot of time in boxing.
Yeah, he has. Like I'm looking at his opponents, and like he's very thin. He just got pretty much Errol Spence and Triple G.
Well,
and Sean Porter as well.
There was the Porter fight, yeah. There was a Porter fight, after that. But I mean, apart from that, it's
after that he went downhill.
It's very slim pickings for a guy, who just had a win over Sean Porter, and he didn't do nothing after that apart from Triple G and Errol Spence, really. But I mean, if you look at the timeline from Spence and Porter, there's quite a gap in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it was weird, man. Kell Brook's just like an enigma. Good fighter, but just wasted a lot of his career. Just inactivity.
So so can we fairly say that he lacks, if it's discipline or is it just laziness or being comfortable?
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I think the issue is with Kell Brook and no one else. Who was the other guy that got mentioned as well, but it never come off? Devin Alexander, that didn't happen. Brandon Rios, that didn't happen. Timothy Bradley, that didn't happen. Vargas, that didn't happen. These are all at 147.
Yeah.
There were other people as well, but I think Matisse was mentioned as well.
Oh, that would be a good fight as well, Lucas Matisse.
Yeah. So, it's what can I say about Cal Brook, man? He's just pissed his career away. Whatever
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing, he's only got himself to blame. We keep on hearing, I want the big fights, but do something about
I
it.
want the big fights. I want the big
Yeah.
fights.
So do something about it. Don't just sit there and whinge that you're not getting the big shots, because it's not as if, that was it. But Crawford.
Oh yeah. He went to New York, didn't he? He went to New York. He looked a spot of his sister.
Yeah. That's another one. So.
Oh yeah, and Amir Khan as well.
Yeah. Well, you can wait till hell freezes over, man, till that one happens.
That's millennia, that. That's just, yeah. And I remember Crawford. Then he called. Oh no, he did that. He called out. I think there's Shea. He called out Keith Thurman. Yeah.
Crawford has surprised me actually at 147. Just how big he is.
Right, everyone was saying he was small.
I mean, if you watch the Khan fight, he actually looks the bigger guy, and Khan's a seasoned one welter.
Right.
And if you look at Crawford, he actually looks the bigger guy, and he, for a guy who's come up in weight, you know what I mean? And he looks like
he's settled in.
He looks like a seasoned campaigner at 147. He really does. So yeah. Anyway, he looks.
But they were saying people were saying that Khan looked bigger in the press conference that they had in London.
Well, I don't know if he was in fighting shape then, but in the actual ring, I thought he actually.
Yeah, in the ring.
I thought Crawford looked bigger and stronger than what Khan did. So, yeah.
Yeah, indeed he did. And then, what was I going to say now? Yeah, and he looked big as well in his last fight with this Ivan guy. Ivan. How just Ingus or Goff? I can't even freaking pronounce his name. Kavaskik or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's all to look forward to in the new year. Just hope we get some decent fights. Obviously, that one being announced today. And like I said, we just hope it comes through.
Yeah. Hopefully it comes through. And I'm just curious to what division.
Yeah.
So he didn't fight this year, does he?
Who, Brook?
Yeah.
No, it's in the new year. I think it's scheduled for Sheffield, his hometown.
He didn't fight in 2019.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't fought since he fought Safira.
The stripper. I mean, the wannabe stripper.
Safira who beat Horn. Yeah. And then Horn's just beat him in a rematch, hasn't he?
He beat him. Yeah.
No, he hasn't fought since then.
Yeah, I think he got embarrassed for that performance.
Yeah. I just don't think I think he's had 2 fights at 154, and he beat one guy, and he didn't look good in the last time out. But I think on the undercard in Sheffield, I've only seen like the flyer for it, and I think Dave Allen's on the card, so it's not great.
So it makes me wonder what division this is, because this guy he would change his mind like the season.
Because once upon a time he was Mando, wasn't he, for Hurd?
Yeah, he was, and he was like saying, yeah, I've seen some interviews where he's insinuating that he'd fight Hurd. He'd say, oh, he's a big guy. Hurd is a big guy, but there's ways around it.
You do that accent too well, man. You're doing impressions too well of him.
Yeah. Sheffield's just like around the corner.
Yeah.
From where I'm at.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't have actually mind seeing that fight, but I heard we've got him eventually.
Yeah, well, we've heard, man. I think the question marks are out on him at the minute after what happened with him and
J-Rock.
J-Rock. So
Yeah.
I have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah. That's why I think recently he's taking a tune up. He wants to get his defense sorted out.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it is. Because I saw him doing a few practice drills on his Instagram, and he was trying to fight on the back foot.
Yeah. I'd like to see, just because I'd like to see him get beaten up, but I think it'd be a decent fight while it's in the ring, would be Eubank and Charlo. I think that'd be a good fight.
Say again.
I think Charlo and Eubank could possibly be made.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. Then they're both in the same stable.
Yeah.
PBC.
I think that's a very makeable fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Charlo would be surprised actually the amount of punches that Eubank can throw, but it's just they're just not powerful enough, are they?
Yeah.
That's why he has to throw like multiple punches to get any results, because he's not a one shot hitter, is he?
No. He's accumulative, man. But if he fights like how we fought you, like the Udrum one, and that
Did Laws
get
discipline? Did Laws get back?
No. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He's struck. I'll call him.
Yeah, but go ahead with what you guys were saying. Yildirim.
I just said you're sucking on a bone. Was it a bone you're sucking on, Tyrone?
No. I was eating fish.
Oh, right.
My mom, she made some, or my dad, I think, made some tilapia, some fried fish. So he was eating that.
Tilapia, the man-made fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just talking about Eubank fighting Charlo.
Yeah, I think Charlo beats him.
I do as well, but I think it'd be a good fight while it lasts. I think Charlo could get surprised a few times from Eubank, but yeah, I think it'd be an exciting fight. I don't think Charlo would have fought anything because of the ferocity that the Eubank can fight out, but he's just so open, Eubank, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he fights the same way he fought the Gale, Barbarian style, he'd be open. But Eubank, from the looks of it, he can take a hit.
It depends who's doing the hitting, though.
True.
Yeah.
Like Groves isn't really. I won't say Groves really hurt him that bad.
I think he got to him a couple of times, didn't he? It's just that it was all wrong for him because Groves is a counter puncher,
right?
And he just wanted Eubank, to start off the process, and he just obliged him, with Groves being such a good counter puncher as what he was. He's just. I thought he beat him quite easily in the end, to be honest with you. I thought he rocked him a couple of times. That was quite evident, and he did put him down, even though he says like it was a touchdown, So it's just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah. He's pretty strong though. I'd say that. Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Then Groves is bigger than Charlo, and see how he dislocated his arm.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for having us on, but I've got to be up early in the AM. Got to do shit tomorrow, so.
All right.
No problem, mate.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the show, man. And thanks for having us. All right, Ty.
See you, Alex.
Bro.
All right.
In a bit.
Peace.
Yep. See you.
Try calling the OG.
Who?
Loz.
Oh. Yeah, I'll call him.
Say what?
I'll call him.
Are you calling? Okay. I just finished eating some rice pudding. You guys eat rice pudding in the States?
Yeah, we do at restaurants.
Restaurants?
Yeah.
No, huh?
Nothing really at home.
Right, yeah. Oh, where my parents are from, they do it at home all the time. Like homemade ones, they're way better. And then over here in UK as well, you can get them like tin cans, or you can get them like not frozen, but they're like you can get them from the fridge in the supermarket. You just put them in the microwave.
Yeah, Laws isn't picking up. I might just shut it down. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
About? And then just I'll be on tomorrow too. Do a post fight on this. So
What time that fight gonna start?
oh man, let me check my show time.
It'll be Atlanta time, so I think because I might be going out. So
and I've got to get back to school in 2 weeks. I can't believe it, man.
Are you happy?
No.
No. Did you prefer being at home?
Yeah, I like. Okay, I have an apartment. I live in an apartment by myself over there. I have everything. I can go out whenever I want, but
you can bring anyone in if you want as well.
Exactly, but I don't know. I've always been a homebody, and I like being.
I think when you get your car, I think you'll be good when you get your car. That's something.
Yeah, I probably won't get a car in a while I'm at school. Because like
when you're at home, Well, I mean, sort your driving license at least or something.
Oh no, I have a driver's license.
Oh, you have? Oh, yeah, you can drive. You can drive, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and then you could just use your parents' car or rent one or something.
Oh yeah, I can drive even out at home. Like I can drive around if I want. I'm just a homebody by nature. I like staying at home.
Right.
Relaxing and play video games. Only times I like to go out is once in a while if I'm going to eat with somebody or watch a movie. But really, I'm going out, to go to the gym and just to come back home. I'm not doing much of anything.
Right.
Saying the time is at. Yes, let me see this here. Oh, West 9. 9, so that'll be at 2 a.m. for you.
2 a.m. I think I'll be home by that time. Yeah.
I'll be at 2.
Well, 3 a.m. probably, but I'll be, and it'll probably be the undercard still by the time I come back. Yeah, I'll do. That's not bad. Because Atlanta's like, what time is it now? Is it like? It's not. Is it Eastern as well in Atlanta?
Eastern time, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because it's right, literally, it's above Miami, isn't it? No.
Yeah, probably like what? 7 hours, 8 hours, Miami.
It's next to. It's above Florida and next to South Carolina, right? Or the state in between it? No, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours to Miami. 9.5 hours. Let me see where I'm from. To Atlanta.
It's crazy how folks would drive, like people from East would.
I'm 12
would
hours.
drive down there to go like Freaknik.
Yeah. All right.
Man.
I guess we're signing about, man. Salute to everybody who was in the chat. Will Magic Man, Brooklyn, Lawrence Williams, Derek Bailey, Laws, Canvas, you. Just shout out to everybody for joining on and supporting. And I'll be on tomorrow to do this post fight. So
back for another one. Yeah.
Everybody take care. All right, bro. See ya.
Yeah, no drink driving.
Nah. All right.
All right, man.
Yeah, peace out.